Hello everybody, it's Martin here, and I've got a week off work now. I had to work over Christmas New Year, so I went to do a little bit of hunting for some records today, just locally. Found a few things, I guess, and I'm going to do a surprise opening, like a reaction video. My wife watches reaction videos, people listening to music for the first time, and just a few other bits and bobs. I'm just having a bit of pork pie here and a cup of tea that's too hot for me. God, that is way too hot. So I'll crack on. Yeah, so here's some 7-inches I found. Yeah. Liberate by Canarios. I cheated because you go through records, and I just cheated and went on YouTube while I was there. And it sounded quite funky. Don't know anything about it apart from it's on that Barclay label. It's Madrid, so it's either Portuguese or Spanish, I think, or it could be South American. Free Yourself. Yeah, so that's one. And from the sublime to the ridiculous, here is Snooker Loopy. Who was it? It was Headley that was showing some Chas and Dave, wasn't he? I think I showed some in my last video as well. The Matchroom Mob, and I've never heard of Wallop, snookered in brackets, B-side, so it'll be interesting to hear that. Here's a bit of Injury and the Blockheads. I was going to say Blockbusters. And you know that one with the swear word in the B-side. And well, I had to have 3 to make it up to a quid, I think, or £2 or something. So I got Summertime, and the B-side is Girls Ain't Nothing But Trouble. I'm trying to think, was that the theme to that thing he was in, the TV thing that I didn't watch? Might well have been. What was it called? I can't remember. Anyway, right, a few CDs here. Oh, yeah. I was going to wear a silly hat, but no, that's the worst hat I could possibly find. Because I think this is my 100th video. So our neighbours are very nice, and they gave me some Polish CDs. So this one is all Christmas carols, and this one is like sort of presumably dance, techno, pop of the 1990s, which I liked at the time, I guess. And yeah, no, I did. Yeah. So that will be interesting too. It's in Polish. I don't care. It's got a good beat. Then I found these ones today as well. Now, this is a Mojo given away with free from October 2014, not to be sold separately. And I don't know whether it's a combination of 60s psych or whether it's modern bands, but I know the band. Who was talking about Nod? GNOD. Somebody in the VC is a big fan of them. Can't remember. But the Witches I've heard of, spelled with a Y. Goat. Electric Wizard. The Coffin Daggers. Yeah, I mean, I've heard of people talking about this sort of stuff, but it's bypassed me by, to be honest. Daft Punk Discovery. I don't know whether I like it or not, but it had a free card with it, which I thought was quite fun. Here's a sort of music that I don't usually like at all. New Jack Swing Master Cuts. I'll Poison Bell Biv Diva, I'll give you that is a good track, but the other ones I do not know at all. I know the names, but yeah, we shall see. And then this is quite funny. Sometimes they do 4 CDs for like £1, which is ideal for just trying things. That's £1. I mean, this is a 4 CD set of classical music, and I thought somebody gave up halfway through. Look, these two are still sealed here, so they didn't make much of an effort, did they? To be fair, lazy so and so's. Right, here's some £1 fines from my place where I go. Well, I'm not going to say where it is. Many people go there, and I'm sure I miss loads of stuff there. I sort of have to go over the other side of where I live to find it. Right, James Griffiths. Hello, James. I thought I'd duck in. I thought I would go for a bit of Shirley Bassey from, I think you or a few people suggested, from this sort of like early 70s period. And it's got Breakfast in Bed, which I'm sure is a far better version than Chrissie Hynde and UB40. It's got Bridge Over Troubled Water. Yeah, on this United Artists label. There she is. I'm sure that'll be good. You know, I never, one of those things, you know, you sort of skim past the same things all the time. And I thought I would go for a bit of Shirl. I always see, and it was there, the Trini Lopez album Live at PJ's, which I think I've had like 3 or 4 times, and no, I can always get it again. But I saw this one. So he was doing some country music here, and he had a silly hat on. Horse looks quite calm there. Oh, and it's one. We've got your Marty Robbins, Johnny Cash. I presume they're like duets. Trini Lopez kicks up a lot of dust, rides into a lot of sunsets with 12 country and western favourites recorded in Nashville. Jordanaires, Miss Millie, Snuff Garrett, Floyd Kramer. Yeah, that is on Warner Reprise with the original sleeve still. So yeah, why not? Does anyone in America describe what that hat is? I mean, in UK it looks like Witchfinder General or something. Liza Minnelli. This has been there ages, and I kept seeing it in there. And then I thought, well, you've got Rent. She's done. I know the Losing My Mind song that she had a hit with. I'm guessing the whole album is very similar, and Pet Shop Boys produced. Twisting My Sobriety, Tanita Tikaram. Hopefully it's a bit faster than the original. Yeah, Tennant and Loeb songs on there, so why not? Sporting Highlights of 1960, distributed by Pie, Purple Pie, I think. Programme introduced by Brian Johnston, specially edited by Michael Hastings, as seen through the eyes of the BBC sound commentators. Association football, athletics, boxing, cricket, horse racing, lawn tennis, motor racing, motorcycling, rowing, rugby league, rugby union, show jumping and swimming. 1960. Picnic. That put me right off my pork pie, they would. I have no idea what this is, but I thought this is interesting. Did think that was a woman, actually. But it appears to be someone called Paul Reed, and the title of Under the Love of God, that grabbed me enough to make a go for it, have a go at it or whatever. And this is the MFP version of Hair. I have no idea if it's the same or different, or hopefully it'll be a bit more funky and interesting. The James Ryder sound will be more interesting than the normal version. 1969, and it's got Aquarius on it and such like. Yeah, so let's have another quick swig of my tea. I won't eat pork pie live on video. I don't want to put any of you off. So here are 20 12-inch records I got for a £5. It's not a bad little shop. Black Circle in near to Milton Keynes. Really easy to park, actually. Car park is like practically behind the shop. And what was that? That was £1 for 2 hours, which is ample time to have a perusal in there. They have a lot of new stuff. I would say it's probably, could that be like about 65% new stuff to 35% old stuff. Some books, quite a bit of merch. Yeah, very relaxed sort of shop. So I will do a reaction to these records that I found. I did see one of them through it, and I thought, well, maybe they think they've put the good one on the outside. I don't think that's particularly good, so let's just go for this anyway. Yeah. So, the one that I saw and I could recognise was Walk On By by Sybil. Now, who did that originally? Walk On By. It's on TWL. This is almost, I feel like a bit like Graham Watson now doing this actually. That's not being disrespectful to you, Graham, or anything. It's just like, I don't know, just it's actually being complimentary because you're very sort of like open-minded and stuff. So now you will see that I'm probably not quite so open-minded. Right. Oh, well behaved dance music. I hope it's not all completely unknown stuff in here. Bump, House Stomping, The Martian Invasion. 33 and a third, 33 RPM, not 33 and a third. And on the other side, House Stomping, the big bump mix. From 1994, I don't recognise anything about that. I mean, the cover's quite interesting, but the tagline is quite commercial, suggesting it might be that. Right, the next one. I don't know. Oh dear. Spirits of Inspiration Records. CAF, K-A-F-E, with a little French finger out above it. And this is special thanks to Strictly Rhythm and Noise Recordings Belgium. 4 tracks. Can You See It remixes. No idea. I should really do a follow-up video to this and actually say what they were like. Gotta Get It Right by Lena Thiagby. She appears just to be wearing one boot and some sunglasses. Oh, and she's got a cup of tea down there. Yeah. 4 remixes with the Polydor 199 special offer to try and get it into the top 40 from my record shop days. That usually meant that we would illegally run the barcode through and get absolute terrible records into the top 40 and get rewarded for it. I don't think that's a crime anymore, an arrestable crime. Okay, oh dear, something with not even a sleeve, and it is Millie Scott on 4th and Broadway. I Can Make It Good For You. Oh, and it's it's an album, but it's a bit manky. Right. Next. Oh, The Grid, Texas Cowboys. Well, that might be alright. Well, it might be a really bad sort of commercial pop single that they did. It's on Deconstruction. As you will guess, they do all appear to be dance ones, which I suppose is a bit of a shame. Yeah, so you've got Texas Cowboys and another track called Rise and another track called Cheerleader Song. Yeah, I hope that wasn't like one of these down sort of thing that they did. Right. Oh, well, I've already got this. I don't need it. This is I Love You Baby by the original. And it was a #3 hit when there was a battle between Oasis and Blur. And Blur won, I think, didn't they? Yeah, Roll With It was #2, I think, and #1 was could it have been Country House? So this is from '95, I think. That's 1995, and that's okay. Yeah. Oh, right, okay. Something on Gorilla. Although I don't know it, this is a known label to me, and it's called Super Deal. And the tracks are called Blue Beyond Belief, and there's 3 tracks, and it's Gorilla #49. I mean, it's a cool sleeve, if anything. I don't know, was that house or what, or a bit sketchy with me dance genres as we were. And this I've had as well, and this I think I sent as VCLT to 6-inch pianist. This is a John Martin song called Don't Want to Know About Evil, but it's remixed by William Orbit, and there's Beth Orton singing on it. And it's on Virgin, I think. Yeah, it's on Virgin. Yeah, and it's a really nice record. So at least there's been a couple of. I'll probably just resell them or something, or if anybody wants that, I can spill it your way. Haha. Okay, Lisa Stansfield versus the Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. People Hold On, the bootleg mixes. I suppose that's okay. It's one of her half decent songs. Yeah, I might hold on to that one. Oh dear. It's not quite the FA Cup draw, is it? Or the lottery. Oh, I recognise this cover of his record. Max Getaway. I can't remember it. It'll be interesting to hear that again. And this is from Record House, which was another local shop where I grew up, actually. And it's still open. And it's on Pulse 8 Records. How are we doing for time? This is going to be another long video. Sorry. Still quite a want to go. Oh, okay, this is no. The 1996 remixes. Love Decade special offer 99p. Oh, is this a dream? Okay, so if you're watching this and my head pops up and you're falling asleep watching my video, this is not a dream. This is so real. And this is on probably a really naff record label in Blackburn. No offence to Blackburn. AATW. Yeah. I haven't even looked to see if they're like sampled or anything. I haven't given you much information at all, to be honest. Right. Oh, this almost looks like. Oh, it is. This sort of cover is sort of a Big Brother sort of eye thing, the TV thing, but it was also the same one, same label as was it Chicane or something? I think. Extravaganza Recordings. This is called Airscape Pacific Melody. Pacific, not specific. It doesn't say that it's sampled from anywhere. Printed and manufactured in Germany with the HMV 199 sticker. HMV, hardly much vinyl. Yeah. I mean, they have actually mostly been in good nick as well, which is quite a relief, I suppose. This is Eve Gallagher. She's always in the 99p bin. And this is called Love Come Down. I think that was one of her big number 38 hits there. Probably was top of the dance charts. I don't know. Can't remember now. Record Mirror dance charts. To be played at 33 and a third on Cleveland City. Nice label. Nice cover. Blah blah. How many more to go? Still quite a few. Eddie, you bring out the best in me. From 1994. 5. This is bound to have a sample on it of something. I need reading glasses and I haven't got them here. Right. Okay. Diesel, Rocky and Diesel remix, I think, or something or other. Sorry about this. I hope this isn't too boring for you. No. I don't know, and I don't remember it. Okay. Chapter 9 on Ouch Records, East Ham, London. Come On Now, backed with Feel Free. No idea. Think of the amount of records that have been released, even just in the 90s, like dance tracks. It was a phenomenal amount. We sold loads where I worked, and then when drum and bass kicked in, as it were, we sold loads of that as well, and tickets for things. Oh, she's pretty. It's I Love Music, Rosala. Be nice to hear that instead of the often overplayed Everybody's Free to Feel Good. And Lummy Mummy, there is 6 remixes of that. And it's possibly In Carlito's Way, the film. Yeah, it is from 1993. Well, I'm going to be going back there, aren't I? Buying another 20 surprises. Oh, and this I found the other, and this is a great record. And I found this couple of months ago. Glowworm, mid-90s, sort of, well, yeah, Christian sort of dance, gospel. One of the remixes is 2 of them are by Rollo, so that's Rollo and Bliss. That's one of them is Dido's sister, and there's a guy with a really strong voice on this. They had about 3 singles, and then I looked them up on Discogs, and I couldn't find anything about what had happened to them, to be honest with you. It's on Go Beat, which is well, it's a known label. I'm trying to remember who else was on Go Beat now. I can't remember. Was it sort of Beautiful South or something? No. So that's another one for trade or something. I don't know. Oh, what is this? Oh, Italian. It's a compilation of probably Italian house or quite bad dance music. I don't know. It might not be. Italian DJ. Oh, it was priced there at $8.99. The titles are in English. The artists are not. It's Italy's finest. Pardon me. To Yourself, Be Free, Listen to My Music, Groove on Air, Time Unlimited. Don't recognise anything. It's from Milan. There's a label with an import sticker on it. Well, I think good, Nick. You know, the funniest thing is you can find things in record shops or, yeah, charity shops, obviously, or wherever. And they don't know what they've got, and then you can stick it on. You could easily stick it on eBay or stick it on Discogs or something, and actually get quite a lot of money for something. You just got to find the one person that wants something. Like, I don't want to be too sales orientated here. Oh, there's one left, but yeah, like another theory that I had was that actually, like, all albums, lesser known albums that have never had a CD release, I'm sure you could easily pick up the albums, put it on a CD for someone, and the person will probably somewhere in the world quite happily buy that, so they can play the CD and just frame the record, you know. So I don't know. Am I giving away a really good idea there? Oh, another Grid one. That's the final one, and it's Swamp Thing by Grid. The Grid, they had quite a few hits, I think. That's definitely been fingerprinted by. Just imagine whose fingerprints those could have been. Could have been, Judge Jules, Norman Cook, probably not. Or it could have been Sweaty Dave down the Rose and Crown. Yeah. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope that was interesting. I don't know if my reactions were that amazing and probably a bit sarcastic in places. So, thanks for watching. 25, 26 minutes. Maybe I'll do another video later. I don't know, but I will pop this one on the internet now. And thanks for watching. Bye.